Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We're going to try and get you through your Monday morning. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
Together, we are Backyard Musings, Science and Technology channel.
Yeah, and we're talking about I guess this is kind of a technology topic today. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, I was surprised by this because in my industry, I've installed sound masking systems in commercial buildings. They want to drown out the noise, so they had sound masking machines. So this is really interesting. Sound machines and sleep sounds are often marketed as a cure for restless nights, but new research suggests they may actually be working against the brain. Pink noise is widely used to help people sleep, but new research suggests it may interfere with the brain's ability to recover overnight. A study from the University of Pennsylvania Perelman School of Medicine, published on February 2nd, 2026, in the journal Sleep, found that pink noise reduced REM sleep and disrupted sleep recovery. In comparison, earplugs provided far better protection against traffic noise during sleep. Would you like to know more?
Well, I've already learned that there's pink noise. I've never heard that expression.
Yeah,
before.
I've heard white noise, but I've never heard pink noise. Yeah.
The findings raise concerns about the growing use of sound machines and apps that rely on continuous background noise as sleep aids. REM sleep is important for memory consolidation, emotional regulation, and brain development. So our findings suggest that playing pink noise and other types of broadband noise during sleep could be harmful, especially for children whose brains are still developing and who spend much more time in REM or REM sleep than adults. That's a quote from the lead author, Matthias Bosner, MD, PhD, professor of sleep and chronobiology and psychiatry. Okay.
Wow, that's some pedigree. As a side note, there was an episode, a Star Trek Next Generation episode, where the crew got into this area where they couldn't get into space, where they couldn't get into REM sleep, and affected the whole crew. They were tearing at each other's throats after a couple days. It was Data was the only one, the android, that could operate the ship because everybody was at each other's throats. So Captain combined them to quarters and whatnot. Anyways.
I know several people that if they don't get an adequate amount of sleep, they are they're hard to be around.
Yeah.
So,
the research team studied 25 healthy adults aged 21 to 41 in a controlled sleep laboratory. Each participant was given 8 hours to sleep each night over 7 consecutive nights. None of the participants reported sleep disorders or regular use of noise to help them sleep.
Participants slept under several different conditions. These included exposure to aircraft noise, pink noise alone, aircraft noise combined with pink noise, and aircraft noise while wearing earplugs. Each morning, participants completed tests and surveys that measured sleep quality, alertness, and other health-related effects.
During sleep, the brain repeatedly cycles through deep sleep and REM sleep. Deep sleep supports physical recovery, memory consolidation, and removal of toxins from the brain. REM sleep, often referred to as dream sleep, plays a key role in emotional regulation, motor skill development, and brain growth. Together, deep sleep and REM sleep work in balance to help the body and brain recover, allowing people to wake up feeling restored and prepared for the day.
Pink noise is a form of broadband noise. It produces a steady sound across many frequencies and has a uniform, static-like quality. Other types of broadband noise include white noise and additional sound variations such as brown and blue noise. Wow.
Never heard of those.
Yeah. These noise types differ in how sound energy is distributed across the audible spectrum, which affects whether they sound higher or lower in pitch. Many natural sounds, including rainfall and ocean waves, fall into the broadband noise category. And those are usually soothing, right? Ocean waves.
Yeah.
Soothing.
Oftentimes we fall asleep to the ocean waves. I'm not going to say often, maybe when we remember to turn it on, we do.
Yeah. Common household devices such as fans and air conditioning systems can also generate broadband noise. Okay.
Compared with nights without noise, exposure to aircraft noise was linked to an average loss of about 23 minutes per night of N3. the deepest stage of sleep. Wearing earplugs largely prevented this reduction in deep sleep. Pink noise played on its own at 50 decibels, often compared to the sound of a moderate rainfall, was associated with nearly 19 fewer minutes of REM sleep. When pink noise was combined with aircraft noise, the effects were more severe. Both deep sleep and REM sleep were significantly reduced, and participants spent about 15 additional minutes awake during the night. This increase in wake time did not occur during nights with aircraft noise alone or pink noise alone.
Participants also reported that their sleep felt lighter. They woke up more often, and their overall sleep quality declined during nights with aircraft noise or pink noise. These negative effects were largely avoided when participants used earplugs.
Yeah, see, the thing with earplugs, though, is I can't hear if glass shatters. I can't hear if our entry chimes, like someone comes in the front door or the side door, all those kind of things where you need to get up, alert, be ready to defend your family. That's why I don't wear earplugs.
Right. No, I get it.
Go ahead. Okay. The researchers said the results suggest that earplugs, which are used by as many as 16% of Americans to help them sleep, are likely effective. At the same time, the findings point to the need for more research on the potential health effects of pink noise and other broadband noise marketed as sleep aids.
Millions of people use broadband noise every night. White noise and ambient podcasts alone account for roughly 3 million hours of daily listening on Spotify and the other 5 YouTube videos associated with the search term white noise have accumulated more than 700 million views. That's a lot. Despite this widespread use, research on how broadband noise affects sleep remains limited and often inconclusive, according to a recent review by Basner and colleagues.
Disruptions in REM sleep are commonly seen in conditions such as depression, anxiety, and Parkinson's disease. Basner also noted that children spend significantly more time in REM sleep than adults, which may make them especially sensitive to its disruption. Even so, it is common for parents to place sound machines near the beds of newborns and toddlers in an effort to help them fall asleep and stay asleep.
Ending with a quote here. Overall, our results caution against the use of broadband noise, especially for newborns and toddlers, and indicate that we need more research in vulnerable populations on long-term use, on the different colors of broadband noise, and on safe broadband noise levels related to sleep. And that's according to Basner. So there you have it.
So something strange. When Cameron was born, the neonatal nurse, when they brought him into our room, when we got our own room to rest, he was crying, took out her iPhone and put on this lullaby thing from Spotify that played lullaby sounds, and Cameron calmed down immediately, and we were like, wow. So we got that app and we played it for his first couple months, and it worked pretty well.
Well, I mean, there again, that's a testimony, right? You can't deny that. It happened. You saw it happen. So, but
it was amazing. It was amazing. We were so amazed that right away we both got our phones out and downloaded that app from Spotify.
Yeah, and again, what would you have done 25 years ago or 30 years ago when we didn't have that? You would have had to turn on one of those little mobile things, right? That has a little twinkle, twinkle, little star, or whatever. Yeah. Or lullaby or whatever, and or sing. Some people used to sing to their babies to try to calm them down. So
yeah, my wife was big into singing to our son. She'd sing to him all the time.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you in the afternoon.
Take care. Have a good morning. We'll see you later.